Okay, so this is day 2 of our new 0 DTE options trading experiment or project. And just as a real recap, what we're doing here is we're looking at some 0 DTE services that are out there. Now, personally, I don't trade 0 DTE strategies like on a regular basis, and that's just a personal thing. I have really nothing against them, but they just don't really personally fit into how I'm doing my trades. I have 3 other main core trades that I do, and they're not 0-day options. However, I'm always interested in 0-day options and like finding some new and unique methods to potentially play them. And I've also gotten a lot of feedback from my email newsletter from folks wanting to just kind of asking about 0-day options, if I knew of any particular strategies that worked, if I knew of any services I could recommend. And like I said, I'm always curious as well. So there are actually a couple of services who I've kind of been following on and off that I think are the real deal and legit. And I've always been curious about the specific 0-day options trades that they recommend and the service provides or that their strategy generates. So after getting this feedback from members on my newsletter, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to do something I've wanted to do for a while, and that is to just do like a live real money trading test of a particular service or a strategy that I'm curious about and that I haven't traded before, and just record the whole session and just put them on YouTube so we all can benefit from them. We can all see like real live money trades being put on using the system, and we can see how it performs. So that's what this project is all about. Like I said, there's 3 0 DTE option services that I've been kind of familiar with and just kind of curious about. So what I'm doing in this project, I'm just taking one of them, the first one on the list, and I'm going to take their signals and their strategy and just follow it right to the T and just put on live money trades every single day for 30 days, and we all can just kind of like follow along and watch and see how they perform. So again, this is not a trade that I do. This isn't my own trade, and this is not a trade that I recommend. And it's not that I don't recommend it. I just don't know. This is just what this whole project is about. It's to test each system, each strategy with real live money in a real trading account. Document the whole thing, record video the whole thing, tick by tick, and then see where it takes us, see how it turns out, and then we all can just make a way better informed decision. So that's what we're doing here. This is day 2. Yesterday was our first day, so you can go back and look at that one if you haven't seen it. And I'll leave a link in the description below as well. And something that happened yesterday. So yesterday's trade was like an hour long, which is a lot of time for someone to sit through. And you can, of course, there's a way on YouTube where you can just hit that little icon towards the bottom of the screen and fast forward through it. But after I posted yesterday's hour-long video, I was thinking, maybe I should like also include just like a really short kind of a recap as well. I like the idea of just posting the entire trading session so you can see real time exactly, like we have a record, real time, tick by tick, what's going on. I think it's a really good documentation to have. So I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to record the full session and post them. But I'm also thinking of just kind of including a second video, like a really short, like a 2-minute recap, just kind of like hitting the main points with the trade, like just the results, basically, the profit and loss and the time it took. And they'll be linked to each other. Like the long version will have a link in the description to the short summary, and the short summary version will have a link to the longer version. So I'm going to start including that, at least on the days where the trades are really long. If it's like a really super short trade, like 5 minutes or so, I don't think that's necessary. I'll just put the whole thing on there. But trades that wind up being like 30 minutes or longer, I'm going to include that second summary video just so you can get the details really super quick, and with the option of watching the entire session if you want to. So I'll just include both versions on there. Okay, so let's get into today's trade. I'm trying to enter these at the same time every day, and we're coming up on the 7:30 mark, which is where I entered yesterday. That'll kind of be our benchmark, I think, for the time of day when I enter these. And I'm just taking these signals exactly as they are given by this system or the service that I'm following here. And again, I have no idea. This is my first time testing this, so I don't know from my personal experience what the results of this will be. That's the purpose of doing these videos. I'm doing this whole series of videos, these 30 days with live real money, just so we can all benefit and we can see exactly how this thing actually performs in the real market. All right, so let's get into today's video. All right, so here we are, Tuesday morning. We're ready to do our morning trade. This is day 2 of our 0 DTE experiment. So here's the trade. Here's the signal that I'm getting. I'm going to see if I can get 95 out of that. I always like to try to get like a little bit more than what they're saying I can get. And if I can't, then I just go down. I don't want to wait too long on these because they're weeklies. So I may be stuck at, I'm going to adjust that. I'm going to go down. I always like to try at least right off the bat to see if I can get a little bit more than what the mid is showing. Okay, so there we got filled. We got filled at 90, and let's lock this in. So here's our trade for today. And over here in the first column, you can see this is the trade on the SPX. So in this first column, you can see the SPX numbers. Right now, we're up $32.41 for the day. And so we'll just let this thing go here, monitor it, see how we do. And again, this isn't a trade that I recommend or that I do or anything. This is just, I don't trade 0D trades in my core portfolio in the main trades that I do. But I don't have anything really against them. I just personally, I just don't like to deal with them. They're just kind of short term and too stressful. But I've had a lot of interest from my newsletter in people who want to trade the 0-day options. And I'm always curious about it and looking for cool new strategies and ways to, milk money out of the market, especially on a daily basis. So I decided to do this project here, and I'm just taking a service that I've been kind of following and looking at for a while, but never really tested. And it's like from a group of people I respect and that I've followed for a while. And so I'm just going to do this for 30 days. I'm going to do their strategy exactly as they outline it and trade it live every day so we all can watch it. I'm using real money. I'm sacrificing my money on the altar of this experiment. And we can all watch this, day by day for 30 days and just keep a tally of everything and just see how this 0-day options strategy works. And if it turns out it could be something that you maybe want to put in your implement in your own trading, and I'm happy to share like where the rules are and where to find all the details on the strategy and who runs it and all that. So this is day 2 of that experiment. And again, I don't really care one way or the other. I'm not recommending these. Don't put these trades on, because by the time you see the video, it's going to be hours after the trade was put on, and those aren't going to be good anymore. So, don't use these numbers for your own trades, because these are old prices and that could be a disaster. So again, this isn't my trade that I do. This isn't a trade that I recommend. Nothing like that. This is just an experiment of a 0DTE strategy from a service who I've been kind of watching for a while. So I'm just trading it live on YouTube every day so we can all monitor it and just kind of see the exact process of a 30-day test and see how this thing really performs in the real market with real money. So that's that. All right, so I'm going to let this thing go. We've been in this trade for about 2 or 3 minutes now. Right here, you can see the current P&L. We're currently showing a loss of about $4, $5. And I'm just going to let this thing go here. And I'm going to put on some music to help pass this time. I feel sort of like a radio DJ, like the morning show, the Boomer Dan morning show. I always wanted to be a DJ when I was a little kid, so finally my dream has come true. So I'm going to just throw on some music here, and then I'll just kind of pop in and out as things happen, and we'll just go from there. So here we go. It looks like I had this price wrong. I had 95. I got filled at 90. So mistake by me. So I just switched that. So now we're at 90, and that's going to make our loss a little bit bigger here, but that's okay. So we're about down $2 right now on this.
distanza sono tutti stesi, i loro cuori ti hanno visto e si sono arresi. Mi guardo nello specchio e penso, ma come fai? La mente torna indietro al nostro primo incontro, storia, letto fine come in un racconto. Ti dico che sei bella e tu scherzi, ma quando mai? Dove siamo adesso? Nuoto nei tuoi occhi, la parte migliore di me. Io volo sul mondo, amanti nello spazio, un bacio in slow motion sul set. Seguo i tuoi passi ma non ti raggiungo, rallento anche se vorrei volare. Se cade come un tramonto a luglio, sei il primo bacio che non puoi scordare. E quando tra di noi la tensione sale, mi basta un tuo sorriso per dimenticare. Non servono parole quando siamo io e te. E dove siamo adesso? Nuoto nei tuoi occhi, la parte migliore di me. E un volo sul mondo, amanti nello spazio, baci in slow motion sul set. La notte con te si scalda. Non è mai troppo, non è mai abbastanza. La notte con te si scalda il cielo. La tua voce
All right, I'm digging this music. Let me turn this down for a second. Let me just pause it. Okay, so let's see. We're in this trade now for about, it's 7:47. So we were in this about 15 to 17 minutes or so. And we're have a current P&L of minus $22. So over here you can see the SPX. It's up 30 points. So it hasn't really done much. The SPX hasn't moved much at all since we put this on. And we're just kind of at a current loss. This trade has been pretty much at a loss since we put it on. But we still have a ways to go before we hit our stop loss. So that's the current status. Now let's get back to this funky music. Let me start this one over. This is like some crazy music.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, dollar hat on a yagi, her brain fried. My lady Papa Zenny, out her lady popping molly, why she waiting?
Hey, wait, my son just came in. Zach, say something to the crowd. What do you want to say? Zach, come on, talk to it. Talk to the crowd. They're all waiting with bated breath.
It's live.
Yeah, it's like.
Exactly.
Okay, oh, my son just walked in. Zach, what, did you just wake up to get out of bed? Come on, man. Okay, what do you have to say? Come on, say something to my crowd. Here we go. We got a special guest here. Special guest, Zach Westbrook. Check out his Rockstar. He's got a concert coming up next week. Zach, where's your concert?
Beverly Hills.
Oh, Beverly Hills. Oh, my God. Like, how can they hear your music?
ZacharyWestbrook.com.
ZacharyWestbrook.com. He's on YouTube too, right? What do they search on YouTube? I'll put a link in the description. What is it? Is this some of your music right here? Whoa. No, this isn't his music. Well, I'll put a link in the description to his YouTube channel. He's got a concert next week. Pretty exciting. We'll see how much money we've lost. We're about the same. We're down about $15. Oh yeah, get one. Get us some Starbucks, son. A little morning meeting.
Keep on wonder, you just keep on wonder. Tatiana Alice, but annoying memory. I just pop a bin, then it have been. 나는 걸어 Boeing 747, I get weak, get ready. Like I wanna get in late. 준비해 빨리, we ain't got a lot of time, man. Wavy night. Jameson hit the rock bottom. 잃어버린 정신 머리들, yeah, got 'em. Yeah, shot 'em. 모든 problems. 언제까지 기다려야 할래, now gone. Yeah.
It's over there by that bottle. Okay, it's Boomer Dan Radio. Here, let me turn that music over a second. I don't know. I had my son last night create some playlists for me for my Boomer Dan Radio show here, and I don't know what kind of music that is. It's kind of a mix, but a lot of that's like, what do you call that? Like techno pop or something? I don't know. It's all right, I guess. Hey, if you if you're listening to this part of the show, if you've actually sat through all this this live real money trade, for crying out loud, and you're hearing this, just put in the comments like what kind of music you're into, and I'll have them build some different playlists for the different requests, the different type of genres of music that you guys want to hear down there. Just stick it in the old comments section, or you can email me. So they let's see where we're at. So it's 8 California time. So we've been in this trade for about 30 minutes now, and we're up $8. So it's just sort of hasn't done much. The SPX is up a little bit from where we entered at. It's at 32.55 now, and we're up about $5. So this may be well, we'll see what happens. This could be like more towards the hour-long trade, like yesterday's trade. Or maybe we'll get wiped out in a second. Maybe everything will crash. Or maybe it'll rocket to the moon and we'll get out in just a second. Regardless, let me put on some more music here. My son's radio playlist. And we'll see how it goes.
stanze sono tutti stesi, i loro cuori ti hanno visto e si sono arresi. Li guardo nello specchio e penso, ma come fai? La mente torna indietro al nostro primo incontro, storia, letto fine come in un racconto. Ti dico che sei bella e tu scherzi, ma quando mai? Dove siamo adesso? Nuoto nei tuoi occhi, la parte migliore di me. In volo sul mondo, amanti nello spazio, baci in slow motion sul set. La notte con te si scalda e mille incendi. E la tua voce febrile movimenti. Seguo i tuoi passi ma non ti raggiungo, rallento anche se vorrei volare. Sei calda come un tramonto a luglio, sei il primo bacio che non puoi scordare. E quando tra di noi la tensione sale, mi basta un tuo sorriso per dimenticare. Non servono parole quando siamo io e te. E dove siamo adesso? Nuoto nei tuoi occhi, la parte migliore di me. E un volo sul mondo, amanti nello spazio, baci in slow motion sul set. E la notte con te si scalda e mille incendi. E la tua voce febbrili movimenti. E non è mai troppo, non è mai abbastanza, non è mai troppo, non è mai abbastanza. La notte con te si scalda e mi incendi. E la tua voce febbrili movimenti.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, daughter has gonna yagi, her brain fried. My lady Papa Zenny, other lady popping Molly, why she waiting on me? Yogi my area, yogi my area. Keep on heading if you want, I drive it like you know. I don't wanna hear you, 지겹잖아 이제 넌 like I'm Bango, cutting my hair. I just keep going though, 소신껏 날 믿고 I fly non-stop, Kelly에서 New York 구름 위로 hop on, drive out and riding birds, honeyberry counting gobs. I do what I wanna do, 그게 나의 무늬원. 너넨 꿈꾸지 말만 많지, just do it. Like Nike, just do it. Get to know me and I 내 flow가 짧은 눈이 분위기는 chill. Fendi snakes on my barrel, yeah I'm feeling first class. Yo, don't cash flow. Ooh, pop it on my glass. Ooh, pop that pass. Ooh, smoke that gas. Cash play, blackjack, monkeys on my pig. 100, 200, multiply. Dollar sound, smile, lullaby. Come on, never sleep on me. I Eyes on my chain, so you know I go get what you're looking at. Food, no, I don't, honey, 멍청했고. Find your comfort from another, yeah. I go low like undercover, yeah.
Okay, we're getting some action here. This funky music got some action going, and it's going the wrong way. Let me turn this off here for a second. And so we have a down move going on here now. Where the SPX is down to 26.29. Our position is down $56. So my stop loss on this is 2 times my profit target. My profit target is $50. So that means my stop loss is at $1 or minus $100. That's where we want to get out. And we don't want to set a stop loss, like an automatic stop loss, because these prices are just jumping all over the place. And I've seen it happen before where like the price is nowhere near it, and then all of a sudden, just like in an instant, it pops down and triggers like a loss when the price really isn't like that. Then it comes right back. So we use that to our advantage on the other side of the trade. Like it can pop up and give us our profit like that. That's fine, but we don't want to get stopped out on a weird. Oh, we're down 90. So we're getting really close now. So I'm going to get ready to just take this thing off. I'm going to create my. I'm going to say create analyze opposite trade. You can see this is our flat line. We're down 80. So let's see if we hit this. We're down about 80, 90. Getting close to 100. Here we go. This could be it. Okay, we're at 100. 112, so I'm going to go ahead and just get the heck out. It's my favorite strategy. It's called get the F out. Let's just see where we're at again real quick. So we're at 95. I'll give it one last chance. It has one last reprieve. We're at minus 90. You can see it up here. I got my order ready to go. To get the F out at 100. Okay, we're at 100. Let's give it just a second. Okay, we're at 100. 105. About ready to pull the trigger. We're at 100 again. It's just kissing that $100 loss and then kind of backing off. We're at 105 now. Okay, we're at 120, so I'm going to get out there. Here we go. Let's get the F out. So we got out at 215. So let's see where that puts us. 215. Oh, 125. 215. So we took a loss on this one of 125. It's a little bit beyond the 100, but I probably should have pulled the trigger a little bit earlier on that one, but it is what it is, eh? So I'm just going to kind of continue to monitor this for a second here and just kind of see what's going on with this down move. And let me get out of this up here.
Order filled.
That's a different trade. That's the Vince trade, the Vinny trade. My friend Vince from the UK, or from where is he from? He's got that British accent. Okay, so let's pull up our Excel sheet, my fancy Excel sheet that I'm so proud of, my Excel talent here. Okay, so here's yesterday's trade. So today the date is 12/7/23. We have a loss of 125. Put that in the loss column. I guess we put a minus in front of that. The total risk on this trade was, I think it's the same as it was yesterday. It's 410. Okay, so we got that. So let's just put up our, again, I don't know Excel. I'm like a caveman with Excel. I just kind of self-learned, and there's probably a lot better way to do this, a much more professional way than this, but this is what I got. So I just create these two columns with the profit and loss. So we're down. So overall, and then I'll just kind of come over here and I'll say overall. Is there a way to do that? Yeah. So overall, we're down $75 on this position, on this trade, this experiment we're doing here. So there we are for today. Let's go back and just look at it real quick and see what it's done since we got out. It's kind of hovering around right where we got out at 100. But it is what it is. We took it. We got to follow the rules. Trading like emotionless, like a robot, no emotion. Just when it hits the rules, pull the trigger, And it'll also give us a really good overview of how this strategy performs over a month-long period of time. So that's it for today. We'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, the last day of the week, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. And to follow along with this 30-day 0DTE experiment here, just make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Just click that subscribe button below, or you can go to my website and join me there. I'll leave a link to my website in the description below. Just go over to my website, join my free newsletter. As soon as you join the free newsletter, you'll get a welcome email back from me. Just reply to that welcome email and say, I'd like to follow along with your 0DTE experiment. All right, so that's it for today. And for this 0DTE project here, we'll see what happens tomorrow.